This soup lady is back in the house this morning sharing a pot of goodness from her new book called Seconds. As in, may I have seconds? Or maybe it's because soup is always better the second day. I don't know. We're going to find out right now because Caroline Wright is standing right next to me here in our kitchen. Welcome back to the show.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
All right, so which one is it? Ready in seconds? You want seconds?
It's like coming back for more, all the good stuff.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay, I'm here for it. So what are we making today from the book?
We're making tomato basil soup. It's not your like classic bisque. It's got some like brass knuckles, as I like to say, with some red lentils.
Okay.
So some added protein. All of my soups are vegan and gluten-free, just like the first book.
Nice.
And this second book is so cool because I did it in town in Seattle.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, I know. All through female-owned businesses. So all of the collaborators were like women artists, and so I wanted to change that to get it out into the world. So I printed it at Girly Press
here in Seattle.
And it's being sold exclusively at the Book Larder, where I'm launching on Tuesday.
We love Book Larder.
Yes.
That one of the most phenomenal places, known worldwide, by the way.
Yes.
And respected.
Absolutely.
All right, so how do we get started making this fabulous gluten-free vegan?
All it starts with is 1 onion and some basil stalks.
Okay.
So
what's a basil stalk versus a basil?
Well, so the stalk is there are basil leaves and basil
which we
stalks.
usually get rid of the stalk.
Yeah, exactly. You usually compost them.
So you're saying don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
That's the secret.
Okay.
So I'm heating up. I should be heating up this pot here. Actually, I'm.
Is that the?
No, I think
Sorry.
No, this one.
Bad TV host. Bad TV host. All right, I got you.
Hit me up with this one.
I got you.
There you go.
We go.
Hey, high five.
Now we're cooking with not gas.
Yeah, that's some teamwork. So if you'll just add like a fair bit of oil.
I always add a fair bit of oil when I'm cooking because you know what? It always cooks down or gets soaked in. So
well, and with vegan soup, there's like. That's all it is, and there's no stock or anything like that.
Yeah.
So it's just water and vegetables, and I think to avoid just like vegetable tea, you have to have, you have
to have some meat to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So while that's heating up, I've just chopped this onion because I wanted to save you from getting like nice and oniony.
You don't
early
have
in
to
the
chop
morning.
the onion for us. No, but but why did you chop it in this way?
Because
I think
what we do, what I've already done here. All it is just wedges. I've cut it.
Wedges. I like a wedge because.
Here, I'll show you what I did.
Oh, all right. She's going to show us.
So all I did was remove both sides of the onion.
Okay.
And that's just compost. And then cut it in half.
Yeah.
Removed the outside peel. So all of my recipes are supposed to be fun to make as well as delicious to eat. So my background as a recipe developer has me thinking about that all the time.
Well, and I'm glad too because cooking, as I realized last night, I don't always cook. I cook maybe a couple of meals a week and then make it my food for the rest of the week. Oh, that's great. Okay, so just wedges.
Yep.
But I will say it is so relaxing to be cooking. All right, sorry, I already put those in there.
No, this I already, so all that happens here, we're not going to do it because it's a 20-minute process.
Obviously.
It's very like low caramelized.
Okay.
Easy.
Do you want to, okay, so what do we put in here first?
So we're going to add some tomato paste. You can basically add half of what's in there.
Half of it?
Yep.
Okay.
Perfect.
And then with the onions, you would have put them in before the tomato paste, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
So to start this soup, all it is oil, basil stalks that have been chopped, and this onion that we just like sliced.
Okay, so oil, basil stalks, onion, and then you take it out and you puree it.
Yes, you puree it, and so it just sits there for 20 minutes. It's nice and caramelized, and it's like very fragrant. It turns like a light golden brown.
Right.
And so what we have, and then we just take it out, put it with a little bit of water, and make this like nice kind of caramelized.
Oh, that's neat. Can
smoothie. Of course, yeah.
I'm sorry, I took it from the camera. I just wanted to, oh, I'm going to taste that. I'm just going to taste it. That is so full of delicious flavor. Okay, do we add this here?
So yes, you can add that.
All right. That, I mean, I feel like that's a soup in itself. That's so
basically,
good.
because I don't use stock, I actually do Here, please stir.
Yeah, I got you.
Yes, gotta put
Okay,
you to
so
work.
after we mix the onions.
Yep, mix the onions, tomato paste. We add all the tomatoes. I'm gonna try not to splash us. This is a can of diced tomatoes and a can of crushed tomatoes.
Okay.
And then I have half a cup of just red lentils. You can omit these, but I think this is the
So you put them in raw? I mean, not raw, uncooked?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
raw, obviously.
And this is the brass knuckles piece, and this is what I think makes it different than just like a wimpy bisque.
A wimpy bisque.
Yes.
Who wants a wimpy bisque?
All of my soups are sort of, they're meant to be full meals, and
I love how easy this is, but so flavorful and thoughtful in the layers.
yeah, and then all you do is add a little bit more water, and then you let it simmer for 20 minutes until the lentils are cooked.
Yep.
And then we have, ta-da!
Oh, you have one already
we
made.
have soup.
I love it.
And then because you've used the stalks, we don't want to waste anything. We add it with a second dose of basil-y flavor, which go ahead and you can sprinkle that in.
Okay.
And we just
all of it?
Maybe
I'd
half.
take all of it.
Yeah, do it.
Can we keep this soup? Because I just want to eat it. All right, I have to ask because it's so much a part of how you got to where you are. So after a cancer diagnosis, the soup club started.
Yes.
And I remember talking about the pot that the soup holds and how important that is kind of metaphorically and actually in having your body filled with nutrients because that's so important during treatment. How can the community continue to learn from this?
Well, when I was diagnosed with a glioblastoma 7 years ago, people brought me soup. And so when I survived the year I was given to live, I decided I wanted to start Soup Club, which is just me bringing other people soup. And, I was hearing from people that it was like showing up for them in ways they didn't expect, even like moms just busy feeling healed by having a stranger make them soup.
Amen.
And I really believe in that. And I believe in having like a whole, fresh veggies, whole meals to come from soup is just so beautiful. And in Seattle, in this like weather of ours,
I'm a soup addict, and I'll have to say, it's this warm belly, warm heart. And thank you so much. I'm gonna try this right now.
Oh my gosh!
Look at this. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Oh, I love that. It does have meat to it.
Yes.
But not without meat because it's vegan and gluten free. Thank you so much.
Oh,
we
thank
appreciate
you.
Oh my goodness.